I feel quite cozy inside. I've had a shower, I have washed my hair, put it up in a towel. My hair care routine should be up by the time I post this video. So in case you're interested in knowing how I've been doing my hair, how I've been styling it, what products I've been using, you can go and check out that video. So I've got my makeup products here with me. I'm going to wear something red today, quite a departure from my usual neutral colors. So I'm going to be doing quite a warm toned makeup to go with the red. I've got a mug of my soup. I know it looks a bit gross here, but I've got spinach soup. I've been drinking a lot of soup and it makes me feel quite nice in the winter, and I've been trying to stay away from caffeine because it just makes me very acidic. So I think soup is like a good substitute for it. Okay, so I'm gonna get started by prepping my skin. Now I've already done my skincare, but I feel like I could use something that is a little hydrating, so I'm going to be using this Smashbox Primerizer. I've been using this quite a lot. I really like it because it's kind of like a moisturizer and primer in one. And whilst I do that, let me have a look at the questions. I think I need to ask the burning question first. Wedding plans. So we are going to do a civil ceremony sometime in the next 2 or 3 months, so that we are legally married, and all my paperwork and visa is in order. And for like a wedding, I think probably next year at this point. Okay, next question. Did you take all your makeup products to Manchester? I would say about 75-80%. I still have stuff left in India, but majority of my makeup, yes, I did bring it with me here. Do you miss India? Yes, I do. I would say the first couple of weeks were harder. The first 2 weeks were quite hard. Suddenly changing to a completely different climate, and just missing, you know, my support system, the people I was surrounded with back in India. So the first couple of weeks were definitely quite difficult, but now it's been about, I think, 5 weeks, a little longer than that. I feel more adjusted. The cold is not bothering me that much anymore, and while I do miss India, it's not something that's constantly, you know, on my mind all the time. Next question. What all have you been cooking since you reached UK? I've cooked a lot of rice because it's easy, and a lot of beans, like canned beans. I just put some tadka in it. That's like a quick 10-minute lunch. I've been cooking dal as well, and a lot of just combination of sabzis. Yesterday actually I cooked like this gravy, like a tomato and cashew gravy, and I just put all the vegetables we had in the fridge, which was broccoli, peas, sweet potato, I think, yeah, and it turned out really nice. Like the gravy was super tasty. I also tried to make a pasta bake the other day, and I've never really used the oven much because, you know, you don't really use it in Indian cooking, and it ended up being like really dry. The pasta got all dried out in the oven. Yeah, so there have been a couple of I won't say disasters, but things that have not turned out so well. But when I do like my Indian cooking, usually things turn out quite nicely. James has been cooking as well. He made some really nice dinners from following this book called Simple. It's got some really nice and very different kind of recipes. I would say in the beginning we were relying a little too much on ordering food from outside, but now I think we're doing a bit better. We're cooking more at home. Suggest a good chemical exfoliant for super dry and extremely sensitive skin. So for dry skin, you can use an AHA, and because your skin is sensitive, just start with something which is quite a low strength, like a 5% AHA. So you can use the Peachy Glow Tonic, or you can use the Dot & Key 5% AHA toner. These are like good starter exfoliants to start with. How are you dealing with your skin's change in Manchester? I've just been doing like a lot more steps in my routine, because for winters I realized just putting on one moisturizer doesn't help, because my skin becomes dry after some time. I think I need to move a little faster with my makeup because I'm talking too much. Yes, so I realized that just doing one layer of moisturizer was not really working, because my skin would get dry after some time. So what I now do is, I've got a couple of different products in my routine. So I'll start with some kind of really moisturizing mist, basically like a toning step. After that I would use a hydrating serum, then a light lotion, and then I would use a moisturizer. I know it seems a bit elaborate, but it's, you know, it's difficult climate for the skin and it needs a little extra care right now. So I also use a few drops of a facial oil and then sunscreen, of course, something that's quite moisturizing. I've been really loving the Forest Essentials Sun Fluid because it's really hydrating. It feels really nice on the skin. I've just bought the Glossier Stretch Concealer and it's absolutely amazing. Like, it's so easy to use. It blends really nicely. It's not super high coverage, but something for every day that's really quick to use. Absolutely loving this. So a lot of you have actually been asking me about this. Are you paying courier, import, export charges for PR items from Nykaa and other companies? So brands send the products to my Indian address, then my team puts it together in a box and sends it here. That's how we've been operating so far. Going to use highlighter using my highlighter which I've co-created with Dr. Earth. In case you didn't know about this, do check it out. I love this obviously because I've created it with the brand. The color is something that I feel is going to work for all skin tones. That's been our objective when creating this product. It's really easy to blend. In case you have long nails, instead of just picking it up using your finger, you can use a brush, but right now I've got short nails, so this works for me. You can see it gives a really nice, warm, beautiful highlight. I love how easy it is to use, and also it doesn't have like big shimmer. It's just something that makes you like glow as if you just have great skin. I'm going to take a little bit on my little finger, just put it in the inner corner here. So if your eyes are tired or if you've got deep set eyes, just a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner just really nicely brighten up your eyes. I've got some very intrusive questions like date, month, year of birth and place of birth. It's almost like someone's like creating my birth chart or something. I was born and raised in Bhopal, in case anyone wanted to know. Are acrylic nails better than gel nails? I prefer gel because they're less damaging, whereas acrylic nails, you basically are putting like a false nail on top of it, and when you remove it, it can damage your nails a bit. So I don't really do a lot of acrylics, but I love doing a gel polish. Blush, next question. How are you and your dogs handling this major weather change? I think I've talked enough about how I am handling it. Let's talk about the dogs now. So for Dora, this is pretty much her, the native climate her breed is meant for. So I think she is really comfortable right now. I know I look a bit crazy, but just hold on, I'm gonna blend it down. I'm using the Blush Bomb by Flower Beauty. It's really nice, especially in winters when you want to go with something cream or liquid. Yeah, so the dogs I think have adjusted really well. I think initially when we had just moved, Manny was struggling a little bit. Like, he used to be, you know, shivering a bit, so we got a jacket for him, but he doesn't wear the jacket anymore. He seems quite well adjusted. We went down in the snow and he was completely normal. He was walking, he was running. So the dogs have adjusted pretty well, like I said, especially Dora, because her breed is meant for snowy climate. I know I've gone a little overboard with the blush, but give it 5 minutes, it's going to settle down. Question: how hard was decorating a place and bring that together out of India? It wasn't difficult at all. I would say it was quite easy because there's probably more options in the UK, I would say, for the kind of furniture aesthetic I like and the kind of interiors I like. So it was quite exciting actually. We bought pretty much all our furniture online. The returns are really good in the UK, so anything which we didn't like or which was defective, we were able to send it back quite easily. How did you prepare yourself mentally to live so far from your parents, and how are you still coping with such thoughts? So in all honesty, I don't feel like, oh, I'm so far away from my parents. I have lived away from them since I was 19, so I'm quite used to the idea of not living with my parents, and I think with, you know, FaceTime, with WhatsApp, there's such good connectivity. You don't really feel like you're very far away from somebody. So mentally preparing myself to move, there was more of a mental preparation on moving away from Mumbai and my space that I built for myself in Mumbai, and because I had a lot of time, I guess I had enough time to process that, to accept that, and it was my choice to move here. So yeah, it wasn't, I won't say it was easy. Adjusting to a completely new country takes time, and at times it's been a bit difficult because it's not been that long. A lot of support from James. He understands when there are days when I really miss India and I'm feeling a bit down. He understands and he's very supportive, he's very loving. But this was ultimately my choice, and there was a really strong purpose for why I wanted to move here, so that we could be together as a family. So of course there was mental preparation, just remembering the why I was moving, and just remembering you know, all the good things that are going to come out of this stressful period. So yeah, it wasn't easy. I won't say it was easy to move. I'm still adjusting, but just remembering the reason, the purpose of the move just makes me feel a bit better. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara, and it is absolutely amazing. Okay guys, let's take another question. There are a lot of questions about how has your life changed, anything changed in your new life since you have moved to the UK. Life has become easier, happier since moving here, because, you know, James and I are together now. So there is that physical support, emotional support, and even in terms of little things like taking care of the dogs, taking care of housework, we split all of it. So life just feels a bit easier and more comfortable for sure. I think initially the first 2 weeks I did miss having some of the conveniences that you get in India, like you can have house help, you can get anything done like furniture assembly, any work like services are so good in India. So that was maybe something I missed in the beginning, but now I've kind of adjusted to it, so it doesn't really trouble me or anything. So overall I would say life is a bit more comfortable, happier, we are able to support each other, and that just makes such a big difference. Because I've kept my lips quite nude, that's why I'm going a little extra with the blush, so it all balances out. So with that, my makeup is pretty much done, but let me answer just a couple of questions more. When was the last time you cried badly and why? I would say maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, bedtime. I was trying to sleep and I kept thinking of India and, you know, how warm it was, how comfortable certain things were, and I just had like tears flowing down, and James was just holding me, just telling me it's okay, you'll adjust here, I'm here to support you. Yeah, so that was the last time I cried badly. best lightweight foundation that feels like second skin? Answering this because that's what I've been wearing pretty much every day, and it's the Nykaa SKINgenius. It's hydrating, it's lightweight, easy to use, easy to blend, just makes your skin look really natural and nice. I can't recommend this enough. Your skin looks shiny even before applying anything. How? I just do a lot of skincare. I pay attention to my skin. I drink a good amount of water, and lately I feel drinking a lot of soups has also directly affected my skin. It just feels a bit more glowy than usual. One last question now. Will you come back to Mumbai again? Eager to see you. Yes, I will. I will keep coming back. Had it not been for the lockdown in the UK right now, I would have come towards the end of January. That was my plan, but because of the lockdown conditions, I don't want to travel right now, so I'll probably come hopefully in March. I will come several times a year. That was my plan, but it's been affected because of the COVID and lockdown situations. So to answer your question, yes, I will come. I will come several times in a year. So that is the end of this impromptu Q&A. If you made it till the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the more vlog style videos. Please do leave me a comment below if you are, because that encourages me and tells me that you guys are enjoying my content. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.